Now, we're in a short position on oil at the moment. In fact, that has started to really move well over the last about 2 hours or so. We started to see this break back down again. Had a lot of questions actually on our live trading room that we conducted this morning for the Gold and Silver Club, because of this rejection candle that formed on the daily was causing a little bit of confusion for some traders as to why that occurred. But overall, there's so much overhead resistance on oil at the moment, and you can see, I mean, these channels which we've gone over during our live trading room this morning have already started to play out in terms of resistance. You can see we started to break back down again. We also had a lower high, lower low yesterday. We breached below the previous low here, so the swing low where we saw last week. A bit of a retracement, came up to major overhead resistance here, but now we're selling off again. There's so much resistance overhead, 200-day moving average, pivots, overhead resistance trend channel as well. We've actually added to our sell short on this retracement this morning because we've got another confirmation on lower time frames here. Yet again, we've broken down and we've just added to our sell short on oil. So essentially, we've got a profitable sell short on oil at the moment. We will continue to maintain that. Our view at the moment remains bearish on oil right now. We're looking for more downside on this market. You can see, in fact, it's coming back down again to retest the 47.60 zone right now. Not too convinced by this big rejection candle. You can see overall rolling over from our indicator, which shows you overbought, oversold condition. We've come up to resistance in the overbought condition. We're rolling back over again. So essentially, I'm looking here for oil to roll over, break back down, and take out yesterday's low, and essentially get back, first of all, of course, towards $47 per barrel. Then ultimately, in the short term, I'm looking for a move down to 46, but I might keep extending that take profit target depending on how this move plays out. On a weekly basis here, we do have a big, large underlying trend channel going all the way back to 2016, which has been supportive, but if it gets taken out this week, then we could really start to accelerate to the downside here. We could start to see a lot more margin calls for traders who maintain long positions. More traders will start to get stopped out of their buy positions. From the commitment of traders data, there's still quite large net long positions in this market. And if we can continue to see a breakdown in price for oil here, that will start to put stress on those buy positions in the market. And probably either those will start getting closed out, we'll see a liquidation, or positions, we might see margin calls, and more traders get forced out of this trade, traders who are long at the moment, especially if we break below and close below this underlying trend channel on the weekly chart. So right now, I don't see any reason to change our overall view. We're short oil right now. Momentum is on our side to the downside. Yesterday's move so far anyway hasn't really followed through. We've got too much overhead resistance. We've got a couple more days of closes below the 200-day moving average starting to roll over. It's just a retracement higher, and it looks like we're just going to get a staircase sell off here. So maintaining our sell short position on oil. We caught this move as well. A lot of you who follow our analysis on these weekly reports here every Thursday will be aware that overall our position has been bearish throughout this consolidation. We caught the whole move when we broke down 325-point move. We caught just within over 24 hours once this support finally gave way, and we closed the position now, and now we're back in again for the next sell short here. Currently, the trade is in profit. We'll see how this closes out the day, but our overall stance right now is bullish gold, and we're bearish oil essentially.